People used to call him Angel Baby. That was his nickname. Never really wanted for anything, to be honest. No issues with eating, no issues with sleeping, bathing, nothing like that. He was self-sufficient. He actually, the physical stuff, he was more advanced than the girls when they were his age. So I don't think he crawled. He went from sitting to walking.
I also thought by that time he would have started speaking more. Like he used to say some words and he kind of stopped. You're always thinking, oh well, he'll grow out of it. My mom will tell us, oh well, I didn't talk till I was well past
my
2.
brother too was the same.
You know.
When Blair mom said, Blair didn't talk, at an early age, what struck me was she said he used to point. Ben wasn't doing that. So those things I started thinking, That was one of the things we mentioned to Dr. Hyde. He was very proactive. Unlike many pediatricians, you need early intervention to come to evaluate him, and you also need to take him to children's to get checked. Now, we're from a different culture. So we didn't really want to do it because we were both thinking that they were going to stereotype him, which that happens a lot, right? Then when we got the diagnosis, I know a lot of parents would say they cried, or whatever the case is. I was like, okay, let us get to work.
Yeah.
That was our mentality.
Yeah.
So we call them, we tell them the concern, the doctor sends a script, and they come into the home, they observe him. And they say, yes, he's going to need speech, he's going to need this, he's going to need that. Then we schedule for them to come in to start working on those things with him. Ben was lucky where he was getting 30 hours a week, which was really good because that's what most of these kids at that level, at that age needs.
In those early days, it was like a puzzle, really, trying to figure out what is needed.
My phone rang, picked up the phone. Stephanie said who she was, said, I'm going to be your care coordinator. I'm just calling, to give you some information. And if there's any questions you have, anything you need. What? I'm shocked because this is so refreshing. How many insurance companies do that, right? It was just, oh, wow. This lady is really nice. Whenever I had anything going on, I would call her. Any questions I had, I would call her. Any ABA questions in regards to, behavioral services like for Benny. All of this is just so important. It was one less thing I had to worry about. It was one less thing I had to stress about because that department, that company, that person I was dealing with gets it. And I felt like she did not only get it, she understood and was willing to help.
I think, in retrospect, early intervention is really key. Really helped us get him on a track to where he is today.